now the burden of proof or the issue that somebody has to establish is on MOG. MOG na yes or establishes say indeed he is part owner or he has a share in Shatta Wale's project.
I see.
It is not Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale they are said there. And no idea. And now MOG has to prove it. For simplicity, for us not going far, there are two things that MOG has to do. Two things. Very, very critical for his case. So to me, yes, I know he has a case. And sana the benefit that he may get will come in. Okay. But so when to me I'm pushing two headers here, maybe I boss here, don't forget it. The way you did.
Hey.
Yes.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Danny Beats Classic.
We are back again on your screens, still live on Sammy Flex TV. This is Showbiz Daily. My name is Roland Amati. If you're watching, welcome to this particular beautiful edition. I'm sitting in for the big man Sammy Flex, who is engaged with other activities, and definitely he will come and serve you when he gets the seat back. But in the meantime, we are going to have some top discussions. I know you are waiting to hear from us. A lot have been going on. You've seen some of the updates even on Sammy Flex TV pages, on Facebook, Instagram, and other platforms. But then, we are going to have some in-depth analysis and discussion on Showbiz Daily today. So if you have not subscribed, just do so, and whatever we discuss, you also have a stake in it. So the comment section is designed for you. Make sure you share your views there and recommend this channel to others so they can also be part of the biggest family in Ghana, and that is the Sammy Flex TV family. So today it is going to be a two-man affair. Yeah, you bet you two-man, but you also have a share in it. So and you 2 months, but technically in the studios, a two-man affair. Yes, and to help me with the two-man affair is the boss of Intidosu Digital Solution, our incoming law school next year. Chemo. Chemo.
My new option.
Chemo.
I have to.
Your friend. Nyame friend with you.
Yeah.
Nyame friend with you.
Me geneso.
Chemo. Nyame friend with you.
Enche me geneso.
He is Intidosu Solomon, Meke Chemo, the boss of Intidosu Digital Solutions, and also the online manager for Flex Entertainment. Everything that goes on here, he is the one that manages it. In this but we have a conversation on our table today, and we know, or you know, just like the updates that you saw on Sammy Flex TV pages, Shatta Wale has received his Lamborghini Euros. Lamborghini Euros. I would say it's a 2022, right? To get 2022 edition, our 2022 model. And so far, from Enra to Enedi, jubilation says Zala. Online, and some like Obiane, the reason why they are happy. Some are congratulating him for acquiring something beautiful as that. Others are also happy in a different way. Others are also using it for a kutia. But when we presented the vehicle to Shatta Wale in his Voltage mansion, he had a word or two to share, of which has even been captured on Ghana Web, and I would want us to enter into it amidst other conversations that are also hovering around in the space. He says, work hard. Shatta Wale tells musician after acquiring new Lamborghini Euros. It says, Shatta Wale has been in the headlines over the past few weeks for various reasons, including allegedly taking production credit for songs created by some music producers and seizure of his yellow 2019 Lamborghini by the Yoko. Currently, the dancehall musician is making the headlines again, this time for acquiring a new purple 2019 Lamborghini Urus after his previous one was seized by the Yoko over claims that it was linked to a major fraud case in the United States. The on-God hitmaker has caused a stir online after a video of him popping champagne and sitting in the purple luxurious vehicle went viral. And it says in the video, Shatta Wale urged Ghanaian musicians to work hard so they too can afford such luxuries. If Ghanaian musicians work hard, this is a quote from Shatta Wale. It says, if Ghanaian musicians work hard, they should work hard so we all can survive like this. Sometimes when you doubt me, you make me feel bad, he said. Shatta Wale added that he acquired his wealth through hard work and by remaining consistent in the music industry for 25 years. Cool. Shatta Wale's much-awaited Rolls-Royce arrives in Ghana. I think they also made a mistake. They were also talking about the Lamborghini. In Ghana from the US. He also encouraged creatives to believe in their craft with the hope that their dreams will eventually come true. It says, it has all been about hard work. I have been in the industry for more than 25 years of hustling and working like this. So I appreciate everybody who has been supporting Shatta movement. Let's push each other and live a good life. I love you guys and shout outs to everybody who believes in the music spirit. You can do it because I can do it. You can do it because if I can do it, you can also do it, he added. Well, there is a video to it. I know definitely you can say maybe a normal capture video, but there is a video to it, of which I would want us to go and watch the video. When we come back, we are going to digest the euphoria, the excitement around it, and also the advice that came with it. Hard work. Advice. Watch this video.
Survive like this. So sometimes when you put it down to me, they make it feel bad. You understand me? This is all about hard work, man. It's been like 25 years of, hustling and working like this, So man, I just appreciate everybody where they support Shatta movement. But if you support any other artist too, just let's all support each other and just live a good life. Like Moses way they tell people something, make people just understand. You understand me? And just make it happen like that. I love you guys all, man. Shouts to everybody too where they believe in the music spirit, they believe in the Ghana music spirit where you won't do up, You can do it. As I do, I'm going to do up. You understand me? So just keep working hard. Love you guys, man.
Chamo.
Yeah, bro.
Where dear? Enyemu di eni bia.
Enyemu di eni bia.
Dabi.
Say kutu.
Say bam. Where Shatta movement akade.
Oh yeah. We the Shatta movement akade.
Shatta movement akade. Lamborghini purple. And then no, I just purple. Your friend said trousers. I just bad and or they train the purple car.
Mr. Purple.
Chebo, you were online monitoring things for some of us. We were at the harbor there in terms of all the activities before the car came to him in the house. You were monitoring proceedings obviously from online and what can you tell us about the euphoria or the conversations that?
Oh, like in your introduction, it was a mist. Some people were happy just for hearing the news. Others, they were happy for different reasons. And for others, they were still doubting what was happening. And some were really funny. I one that I saw that I was like, is this guy really okay? Was the one that the guy was saying that you have just gone to paint the yellow Lamborghini and then put it in the container at Temahabo, and now you are opening it to tell us that this is a new Lamborghini that you have bought. And I was like, okay, I understand. Now I know why there are some people, no matter what, they can rationalize or they can have a reason what is happening in a most ridiculous way, but they believe it. And some people will believe it anyway. So that is it. I mean, and based on that, yeah, we had others who were also having their own way of, reacting to the Lamborghini story. But it was an excitement overall. Like a lot of people were happy, especially the SM fans. And then I chance obi a what aviator now are in any yeah. So it was really exciting. Even on our page, Sammy Flex TV, we went live at the time that the car was coming from the container, and you have to see the numbers. It was crazy. Even at the time that it started, within a short time, it was over 1.4K. And I was like, wow. Wow. So people were really following. And before that, we posted something like, stay tuned. You just have to be here to get what is going on. And we give them back-to-back account of whatever happens. So I think it went well. And then kudos to the team. I think you guys too, you did well at the Tema Harbor as usual. You have done it for the Rolls Royce, so the usual thing went on, and I think it was so successful. The thing is that it was the news about Shatta Wale bringing his Lamborghini. Some people will say, and so what? You have bought a Lamborghini, and so what?
This morning, I had a banter with one guy like that on Facebook.
I'm not surprised that people have that opinion. And sometimes it's not because it is even coming from the bad
place.
It is the fact that they don't really care about cars.
Okay.
That's why. And people who don't care about cars, they can have that feeling without even thinking about it. That same person may be a fan of watches or something, and they will go crazy about it. And when you are not fan of watches or something like that, you see and like, and so what? The same thing will happen. The same with phones. Some people will buy phones and people will go crazy about it. Hey, this phone pa. Hey, this phone pa. But I'll be who was saying, phone today or no. Or the be call the be receive and all those things. So we had people who had that kind of attitude, and yeah, we can pardon them, because for them car is not something that they get excited about when they hear of it. And there are people who get excited by just hearing the name of the car and all those things. So I'm not surprised that we had that kind of different reactions in terms of what they think about the car, they think about the news of the Lamborghini and all those things. But overall, most people were excited, especially the SM fans. And it was also coming from the place that some people doubted that there's even something like that. I remember DJ Slim saying that the time that he said it, every bank is part of the setting and all those things. I don't know how he will respond to this one, that it has come. Maybe he will have a way of rationalizing, like somebody saying, yellow nani yako painting purple, yeah. So I mean, it was an exciting day. I think Shatta Wale, he was in the trends, or like any form of trends that you see yesterday, Shatta Wale was in it, and even today, people are still talking about him.
But 25 years in the music game, and Shatta Wale is showing this level of luxury. When he was asked, hard work. I went online and people say, "What's hard work in the crowd? Bibi omunu to I say."
Yeah.
And this time you are telling, hard work, baby.
Hard work.
Oh, God, show us the way.
Oh, that
you are talking about hard work.
Yes, and that's the way. That's the way. I mean, you see, we as human beings, we don't really do our things with time like that. We deceive ourselves by saying, oh, I have a 10-year plan, 15-year plan, and I mean it's more or less a cliche in our interviews and all those things. You will go for an interview and they will ask you, what are your plans for the next 5 years and all. masa ye kind of kwa enye no na ye adwuma. I mean the activities that you have, the people that you interact with, there are so many factors that you don't have control of. So just projecting the 5-year plan and all those things, you know, and wakesa, it's about your immediate standing and what you think you can or you may get going forward. Oh, and you know, our plan depends on others, the people that you interact with, and you know, people. Because of that, and people are aware of those things, even though we say we project 10 years, 5 years, and all those things, but people are so aware of those things that sometimes their reactions or the things that they say is about their immediate conditions. So they would stand on their immediate condition or status
to make that
to
projection.
make some predictions or to give some remarks that later they can even you meet them they will say oh at that time no I didn't know what I was saying or it was just like if you go through statistics or if you go through your life just measure the time that you were conscious of things making money or even at the time that you were not making money you will notice that you have seen progress in your life.
Oh yes
The way that you think about food or a way that you were getting food and now the status that you are in and how you get food, you see that there's an improvement.
Of course.
So the thing is that most people don't stay at one level of poverty for a very long time. Give them 10 years, they will move to the next stage of their life. And mostly it's about improvement. Just that you may not like the kind of improvement or the rate at which it is going. They say awo ho no o pese oto ayi o pese oto private jet eni se unya sika na utimi koto Corolla bia enya o se wo camp
because me at this time nim se nka na ma wo ba
endi no eno maaye no eyo se unya progress in your life
of course
but say ye critical ye behu se fun a we use Christ say you have progress in life and ABT amanfobi and then when Shatta Wale says hard work will take you there some people would doubt it just it is based on their condition now that's what they are thinking about but something may change in their life that they can't even imagine at this moment in their life
having that same
and the thing is that it is based on their ability and the things that they are doing, you know. Just that they don't know that what they are doing today will take them there or it can take them to that place. They don't know. So when you tell them hard work, they will doubt you. Meanwhile, doing that thing consistently for some time will get them what they are looking for. Before they will realize that, oh, okay, so this thing that I was doing was going to pay off. Just that I had to be consistent. I had to do more to get to where I am now. So when Shatta Wale tells you it's hard work, he is telling you the truth. And the hard work in this case is being consistent and giving your all to whatever that you are doing that you know it is working, or at least at this point it is giving you something small that you wish that you will get bigger.
Well, just like Shemo said, this one, or Shatta said, this one is hard work.
Yeah.
Where Nyemudi Nibia, where Shatta movement can
yeah.
But then speaking of hard work, looks like I made that one no be frame. Me say na Shatta Wale no, e di asem crabim. I said na Shatta Wale. Oh, Shatta Wale. Just an who sem they are new every morning. Now me say there man aba. Only for him to send me some couple of links. I went online to check and I realized the internet, you know. What was the conversation about? Music producer MOG Beat is also not a happy man. And in registering his displeasure, all shows that he is back again for the neck pressing of who? Shatta Wale. What is his crime? His crime is out of the fact that according to MOG Beat, Shatta Wale's work that on any year, you know, when Tianica, that is one. And only for him to also find out now that Shatta Wale has leased his catalog, of which or no MOG also has his works on that same some of the catalogs, to a private entity or a foreign company. And Shatta Wale jiskano atu no bottom na enye enne na wato Rolls Royce, ochina no wato Lamborghini, ochina no wato diamond chain, no wato we. And he came online and the whole conversation was plenty. I don't know if you have followed or where you stand though, but there are bits and pieces of some of these things where Shatta Wale also granted an interview on a Twitter space or an X space with Firestick, as well as MOG Beat also doing his on the other side with DJ Slim, Kujo Sheldon, and the likes. Let's get some bits and pieces of these two sessions. When we come back, I have a story to read. Then Chemo will enter into it because our conversation with and who here man for baby pa going on live. I've seen so many discussions. Now people are now giving lectures on copyright, intellectual property rights, and all of them coming in. Some people are even giving legal backings to both sides. Let's watch these videos. When we come back, we'll have a discussion on this.
You Shatta Wale, if you don't get problem and your body they eat you, you just want to have a problem to solve, right? The company, the international company, you scam them millions of dollars. You for sort them out. You then them for good talk. It be them where they will come talk to me later. After you settle everything, they will come meet me. And then them curse you and 2021, if you now can tell me say the beats I produce give you and things, or it be Conco beats, it be 500 CDs beats, it be 2 CD beats and things, or insult upon insult. It not be problem. Fast forward 2025, you carry these same beats, these same songs I produce give you, put your name for and say it be produced by Shatta Wale. 25 songs plus. You go take advance millions of dollars just to come and buy Rolls Royce, then cars, then Lamborghini, then things, or to show say you get money past Ghanaian artists. Why wait me Anna? The 2021 fight where you happen, you know license for inside. The money you know pay me. You don't get the money. On a normal day, that Rolls Royce, you know go fear afford down. You dey do pass your power. Why you for come involve me and scam the company using my property? Why? After 2021, why you fool Anna? You still know you learn your lesson. You chop like 52 or whatever. Why you not learn your lesson, Anna? Your fans, I'm not saying they will can't side you then says, oh, you know the problem. If they say this one the defamation of character, make you bring evidence. Means I will bring my evidence. If you say you play the beat, you know the problem. I'm not finished. This will be part 1.
Meet X of that money. So I'm very business oriented when I see business opportunities. That is why I told you that I came online here not to bash MOG, but just to say thank you and God bless him for vindicating me. Because he has also tried in his quest of anger and whatever, he has tried to educate the people that Shatta has millions of dollars. And that is my happiness. Because I always want to find a way and explain to the public even of how things are going on with me. But ask yourself, which platform would I go on and go and say, oh, do you guys know that I have what? I have millions of dollars here, and somebody will say, yeah. Ghana, that's how we are. But MOG has been able to, even in a quest of, oh, I want to show Shatta something. I want to talk anyhow to Shatta. Because Shatta, I know they see, and that's what I'm saying. This thing comes from, how can I owe MOG who came to me from day one? Oh, boss, oh, master, oh, thank you, oh, yes, oh, boss, actually, one done. How can he be speaking like this today? Because of the education your people have given him. But if he was business-minded, he would have messaged me, send me a DM. Oh, bro, Charlie, I want me to speak. Oh, Charlie, I see something. I see Charlie, some bread they come. Oh, how we go feed Charlie? Make a, hey, boss, with this one there. Then we sit down as men and talk. But what he's trying to do right now, it's not going to affect me. It's going to affect him. Because I've been able to go and look for bread. That I said, we'll bring bread knife and come and cut small and also take some and go.
Yeah. You see,
But
considering that,
you
well,
refuse.
you know, the MOG go get the people. If you want to go look for the people,
Exactly.
you see all this. You
Exactly.
must take into consideration.
So Austin, you see, I don't have a problem with MOG, ranting all over the internet, talking like he's not scared. MOG can sit in front of me and talk like that. He knows. He respects me so much. I've done a lot for him. Like not only him, like people. I don't want to even say things that I do for people. But sometimes when people behave like this, I go like,
Yeah, if you show them the
like
receipt,
when my
if
militants
you
said,
remind them something.
yeah, you understand me? That's why now I don't even engage people like that. Somebody wants to take picture for me, I tell the person no. Somebody wants to be on my show, like Bass, maybe if I'm going to Kumasi or something, I tell Sammy Flex, I don't want anybody. I will use my phone. I have my boy one, Roland, he takes good pictures. I like him like that. But for me to be giving people opportunities and later then I'll be getting disrespected like this, I feel very bad.
So, even captured on Ghana web says, MOG Beat pulls down Shatta Wale's albums over catalog dispute. And it says, music producer MOG Beat has pulled the plug on Shatta Wale's music, removing 2 albums from Apple Music after accusing him of selling his catalog without crediting him and other producers. On the 19th of August 2025, MOG announced on X that he had taken down Shatta Wale's Rain album and Wonder Boy album from the streaming platform due to what he described as unresolved issues regarding credit and payment. And it says, according to MOG, Shatta Wale wrongfully took production credit for songs he created by him and other producers in order to collect money from an international company without informing or compensating those involved. MOG stated that removing Shatta Wale's album is only the beginning and hinted that more albums could soon be removed. And he also demanded that Shatta Wale refund the company he allegedly deceived with false production credit. And this is a quote. It says, Shatta Wale, you claim production credit for a lot of songs made by me and other producers just to get an advance payment from an international company behind your producers' backs without paying them or giving them agreements. 2 albums have already been taken down and more are coming down soon. Sell your assets and refund the company you scammed. Leasing your catalog just to survive, that's the path you chose. This time, the talk will come with action, MOG wrote. This clash comes against the backdrop of a similar dispute that dates back to 2021. At that time, MOG Beat accused Shatta Wale of failing to pay him for his work on the Rain album. The producer disclosed that he had worked on 10 songs for the project but never received compensation, despite Shatta Wale promising payment during production. When the Rain album became a hit, MOG said he was ignored and left unpaid. Money man Shatta Wale, me I dey see you as a big brother. I never had. I know say you no be stingy like that, LOL. I produced 10 songs on the Rain album, but I no see no cash from you since 2018. Seeing this made me laugh so hard, MOG wrote in 2021. And this is a little detail on what the conversation is about. But let's go to Chemo and let's find out that how to resolve this particular issue. Just because, like the story said, it dates back to 2021. So how do we close this case? Who has a case? What is the details, or what are the details in this particular conversation? And moving forward, can we put it to bed? And now say, I was see the comment, you compare the comment to a person happening, because you have the comment to a there. Chemo, this one, is there?
Yeah. But you see the article that you read. There are certain things in there. There are certain impressions that out there that I think sometimes we have to clarify them.
Okay.
You see, I heard something like, if now you have to sell your catalog to survive, then come on. That kind of statement is neither here nor there, or there's no need for you to comment like that.
Okay.
Because it is a norm. In fact, it is even increasing. Some time ago, the the catalogs and all those things were not even for the musicians. It was for the record labels and all those things.
And the producers, as they call them.
Yes. So, I mean, at that time, even sometimes the company can sell it to other companies if they are interested. And then sometimes the companies will buy the total right from the musicians. So this is not a new thing. And if you do a search, a simple search, you will see that there are heavy musicians who are doing this. They are selling their catalogs or like day in, day out. In fact, it is increasing. So it is wrong, or you err by saying that why are you selling your catalog because ABI here or at this moment you have to do that to survive. No, it is a business decision, and sometimes it will help if you do that. There are so many reasons for people to sell their catalogs, and it includes even like he is mentioning those who may not have enough now, so they can survive based on how much that they can get
out of it.
Yes, but it is wrong for you to also think that anybody selling DS is because they without that they can't survive. No, it is a pure business decision, and I'm giving the very simple reasons why somebody will sell. One, to ensure certainty of the revenue that you can get. I mean, it was the order of the day that in our cassette era in Ghana here. Despite we are now or say okay, anyway, metono 1 million or 4 million. No, do see kama or no we or no chat no akoton no de tene kane adade.
Uni ho
sheka or no na twa na or ton or disika no. What on man? The option was that okay, I will not sell it. You are an investor. Do all the process. I will have maybe 10% or 20% of the sales that
profits.
you will make. So at that point, from time to time, you go to Despite and say that okay.
The 10% way.
Yato say no, I can't. Maybe I thought 1,000 copies. Okay, 10% of 1,000 copies. But say no, I can't. Okay, I need my money, not the amount. And you know, you go to him from time to time to take. And some people may not have that time, so they will tell Despite, okay, if you believe in this song, if you think it will go, for me, I know it will sell. So give me 1 million and take it. So Despite will buy it outright. It's been happening. That is not new. So selling it is not a new thing. So people should relax on why are you selling your catalog because you don't have money and all this thing. Yeah, paso. And even for the outsiders, I don't know insiders there, but for people in the Western world, sometimes they even do it to avoid tax. But people may not be aware of those things because when you sell your thing, it's a capital gain. What on and when
you profit
and when you profit to home. The tax that you pay on such things is less than income tax. The income tax will come annually based on how much you are making
of your streams.
Exactly. So, or shall say, me kwajin kakra ngovu tax on the media. Ma me ntomo bi na miniska bumu na tax ne sonte. So some people may even sell it just because of tax decision. They don't want to pay more tax. So they will sell it. That's also a factor. So and again, sometimes they sell it so that the estate will be shared among the people who have the dependents of the dependents of the owner of that property. In this case, the songs or the intellectual property of the of the whole thing. Yeah. So the idea is that selling your catalog is not a new phenomenon. In fact, it's not abnormal thing. It's a normal thing that it has been happening for so many years.
Okay.
So we should forget about as if it's a bad thing. The only time it will be bad is when you don't get a good deal for it and the thing is going up.
Okay.
Okoton we and and then I say that's the only time. But some people will also gain after selling cry. I didn't cry and Tobium investor na boka. So
What do you see, KV?
What do you see? Ka call baby? Or hokra nka unya hwe. So it's a purely business decision. It can be good or bad, and we should take it like that. We shouldn't make it look like it's a bad thing. Okay, now let's get to the
come to the MOG
issue.
and issue.
MOG issue is an interesting one. Why am I saying that? There are so many factors that for people who are for or against are saying only one side of it.
How?
Yes. So if let's say if you are for MOG, you assume that MOG has the right or owns part of Shatta Wale's work because they did it together. You assume that. You will not even ask yourself how he owns it. And is it legally possible that he may not even own it, or he may not have a share in Shatta Wale's project, even though he worked on it? Those who are for MOG will not ask those questions. And those who are against MOG or those who are for Shatta Wale will say, come down or can forgetting or initiate and all those things. Them people too they
hype.
Or per hype, maybe and all those things. So that's why I'm saying this is an interesting one. And we are so sure of Shatta Wale's stand, so we don't have to go there too much. Based on what has happened or based on what we know. Yes, at this point I think I have to issue a disclaimer. A disclaimer that I'm not saying this because Mene Shatta Wale akasa. Minimum
okay.
Whatever that we are saying now is based on what is available, what is in public.
The conversation that both of them.
The conversation now omumienu nyina share no. Eno na me didina so e kan de me ba beka.
Okay.
Eno ntina me kan is.
Now let's go.
And we know Shatta Wale stand. Shatta Wale is saying that he owns it. Engineer say waton kra na e ne dia e no waton. Case die. That's his stand. MOG is saying no. It is not his property because he worked on it.
He worked on it.
So he owns it, or he's part owner of the whole thing happening. And now the burden of proof or the issue that somebody has to establish is on MOG. MOG or establishes that indeed he is part owner or he has a share in Shatta Wale's project.
I see.
It is not Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale, they were sitting there. And now MOG has to prove it. For simplicity, for us not going far, there are two things that MOG has to do. Two things. Very, very critical for his case. So to me, yes, he has a case. And sana, the benefit that he may get will come in. Okay. But so when to me, I'm pushing two hurdles here, maybe I will boss here. Unforget it. The way you did.
Hey.
Yes.
We are sure the third action.
Oh, I need the third action and it's all about court. And just action be any baby. And the first thing I say or establish it or I say or prove it, the substantial contribution to the project.
Okay.
I say or prove it ampa or contribute to the project. There's no doubt, there's no ambiguity. He contributed to the project. That's the first step. Or producing or beat or a BB like or mix it every crisis or fast or bet me approve say fast now mix it and any one
produce.
Yes. It should be substantial. And this to me prove it, and I know you're one. Before now, we will even listen to him. And that part, I think at this point, we can all say yes. Because it is even in some of the songs.
The song, he has his signature in there.
Yes. So that part, it is not difficult for him to prove. Now, the difficult one, which has a moral aspect of it, is where we stand now, or I think it's where he stands now. And again, that's why he is having certain kind of support. And that part is that now he has to prove a co-author or a co-owner of the project. Contributing to the project is one thing. proving that you are a co-owner or you are a co-author of the project is another thing. People should learn from today. You see, obi wa say me na mbo beat no. Una abo beat na, o ye contributor, onye owner. No. So for you to prove that you are an owner or a co-owner or a part of the project, one, there should be a written document. Which mutual. The emphasis is on mutual. Yes. And yes, on kwa adunimu me there that project we dem ka ho entina me debi. Yes, nipa na one ne ye nso tiasie se wo ka ho. And the only way to prove it, or the most simple way to prove it, is to put it on paper.
As in split sheet.
Exactly. So there should be a split sheet
or any form of
agreement to prove that you are co-owner or you are a co-author of the project happening. Very, very, very important. If want me improve the second one,
that's a mini beer.
Unibia Ebeka first one. Contribution. You have made contribution to the project, and based on that, you deserve compensation. But you are not a co-owner or a co-author of the project. Because a nipa na any project and it's in dia. And now what basa there be and any dia me can ho. Okay, o kan ho a. E dey na chese o kan ho. O si o ministry menene kasai and or tiase say sen. You can't use oral agreement or whatever to prove this. It is difficult because who say you co-owner or say you co-owner or you contributor. On deny say you contributor. Or deny crana. There are evidence to show that you are a contributor, but you are not the co-owner. And you can be a contributor of something without being a co-owner or being an owner of it. And to say there. Obi sinidan na ofre wo na wo ye design no man no edan ni design wo na wo ye bibia o sinidan we ya o se edan no ne dia because wo na wo ye architecture drawing wo na wo ye hwan which is very, very significant to the building of the house.
Yeah, true.
E bi kwa na wo me say wo ye contractor. Why you design why you bibia na ye sidan obi etua oka e na wasi dan no usi wie ya usi wo na usi dan no e na onu di ni sika ba enti wo ne dia
say am betting na belisi.
The only way ebema wo wa be co-owner ene say onu wo sign paper bi say edan we ya yesi ye wi a first floor na ya odia one room ya odia we ya odia
menini me no dia.
Exactly, that is the proof that you may have. Because the next thing that people ask, say, okay, if you are a co-owner, how much do you own in this case? Half of it, 20%, 10%, whatever. Like another question that it will be difficult for you to answer. And you know, say, only paperwork, that's where the issue is. So now, it will be a moral issue. Maybe he spoke to you. The emphasis or no kasa say, oh, memo a part unana, memo 10% one sign. A be a moral issue. Say, ebia on admit is ampa. Okay. And I say, Obeka say one can. In honor, I don't see any court just by your word of mouth will side with you.
Okay.
So, and if you can prove that part, the second part, I'm saying, being a co-owner or being a co-author of that project, you can't get anything from there. So when that thing happens, because one, you are not a majority owner or a co-owner of it, you don't have a say of what happens to that project. You only get compensation for your contribution. And I think that's the part that some people are missing. I think based on what is available to the public, I can say that MOG is a contributor to Shatta Wale's project.
Okay. Because
of his signature tunes, even in some of the songs, and what he has said, and all. Even if you have to believe him, I think he has a strong case to say that he's a contributor to the Shatta's project. But for him to claim ownership, it is difficult because he has admitted that there was no paper to it. and I don't know how he's going to prove that Shatta told him that they were co-owners without him telling us even what he owns in this case. Whether he owns part of it or 20% of it or 10% of it or whatever.
Okay.
Based on all the claims or all the conversations that I've heard him being part of, I've not heard him saying that I own 10%, 20% or whatever. I mean, who is our cancer? I don't know. They all can and say he's a contributor, and that one I think it's easy to prove it. That's why even in this case, or yeah, report, you know, the
Slim
digital platforms, you know, and then yeah, junior ABA almost putting it off temporarily until Shatta Wale will also respond to it. That's what it will be, because or no, it me approve BB say or a part of the project. And you know, digital platform for them not to be part of the suit or whatever, they will comply. But if Shatta respond by saying that, hey, I am imposing my ownership, I own 100% of it, they will put it back. Then it will be like go to court and deal with it. If you own it, the court will decide, not you. You can't just come and tell us that I am part of somebody's project and I have these evidence, because the platform will tell you that no, some of these you can steal it.
You can steal it.
You can have
now we are data.
Now they are they about say me I'm part of it. The money taking it down or something like that. And I think even in one of his conversations, he said that their first presentation was rejected because the only proof that they had at the time was the works and the fast and then later they did another presentation where they added the 6 tunes now. That's what convinced them to take action.
Take action and take their songs down.
Yes, temporarily. And that's why I'm saying that say Shatta counter claim, it will come up. The next point will be that go to court and battle. Whoever wins can come for whatever they deserve and all those things. Until you come with a court order that we should take it down. They won't take it down. This is the first step. I mean, I know say platforms in differences. YouTube, for instance, when you do that, yes, they will take it down. When the opponent respond that no, you don't have the right, I have the right, they will still give you the chance that the person is claiming that he has the right to.
Okay.
Then you again, they will let you decide. If you still insist that it is my thing, so just keep it down there. Then they will give the person that the thing is against, and in this case, Shatta, an option to counter
what MOG has said.
So if Shatta does that, or if he also do the counter claim of it, they will bring it back and tell MOG go to court. That's how it works.
Wow.
So now, the point is that MOG has established being a contributor of the project, but it is difficult based on evidence or non-narrations. We can say that he is not a co-owner of it or co-author of it because there's no evidence to that part. The only evidence is him contributing to it. And if we just stand on the contributing part, here's the interesting thing. Now, he should be compensated for being a contributor because at this point, we will call him work for hire. Why you Juma or we a service provider. I needed somebody to build my house for me. So I came to you with my ideas. Okay, I want a house like this, like that, like that. You did your design, everything. And I sit down. And you know, design there be copy na the mommy. But I want me mama say down one bed a 6 bedroom, 1 year media, 2 year media. And one is also a part of it. You busa say would the womb cry say I want to mean and one say a part of it. No.
Let's break it down. Young call from cra na me bisa question we. Say if MOG assuming that he's a contributor to the project. Let's like a producer as he is.
Yes, he's a contributor.
On the producer, but he doesn't own the masters. Shatta Wale does.
Yes, because he's a contributor.
That means, aside the fact say okay, o produce nyom no, Emma Shatta Wale no. Shatta Wale tuya can maybe on the spot for his service.
Good.
For the service. No?
Good.
We know say when it comes to intellectual property rights, until say ebi ono ankasa agree aton ama say okay, enyum we anabiti ama boy me horo me say free hu kra pay whether verbal agreement or written document. Whoever the masters belong to has the right to exploit the song, right?
Yeah.
And after, the producer still gets the royalties.
Yes, even that one based on agreement. And this agreement in the new one. It said the water catalog no. Say still I would in the one neso. Yeah, born him no be a better so within. By the hand of no better I can omko discount baby. Exploiter baby. And you know, there should enter a split sheet in here. I mean, it is easy way to avoid some of these things that we are talking about.
I see.
Because yes, even in Ghana copyright law, you have the moral right. And no, it's in perpetuity. And the beer and you be could be I say about things say oh now but I know now over. Over say about things
say ebia or how do we call it? Publishers or so. Maybe they can also claim those royalties.
And you know how much are they going to claim? Because what is the agreement here? How much are they going to claim half of it or even 60% of it?
I see.
There should be an agreement for the royalties that you deserve. And you know what is the agreement here? What is the agreement? And to say why enum say obi ayenum. Ana why video e dey to YouTube. Obi di ne dey ato onye ska. Obi nso ato onya $1 cra. O hear difference na dey. So obi num that YouTube he's making money because I'm on for sure. Obi nso dey ato he's getting views need to say the way nya no ba ono no enya ska bia. What do you think is the difference? Why is someone getting the money and the other is not getting?
It depends on the approach. Obi boosting there, Obi musting there, like
so there are
factors.
Good.
There are so many factors.
So for you to even enjoy your royalties in any work that you have done, there are certain inputs that you have to put in to get it. And even the digital stores platforms, you know, sometimes they will send you a message that send us so that we can collect your royalties for you. Without a paperwork, you don't have any royalties to enjoy. You only have the moral right. Say a baby these are pa. Oh now yeah no. We need to keep your home. So people should learn. The thing is that you should do the right thing to get what you deserve. So if you don't do it, it will be you will win the moral fight. And they will be like, Charlie, why you be pay money? Why you be? But the thing is, on the royalties, on the you assume that since you did it, you have to enjoy royalties.
Of course.
But you have to take certain steps to enjoy it. And no, one that they say, in the case of MOG, steps and I will take it at the time that he was part of the project or as a contributing to the project to enjoy that royalties. So in his defense, he will say that Shatta didn't allow him before because he took a step. Okay. And the time now one allow no, there now we found him. Because in one of his conversations he was talking about the fact say Shatta can say be sending a lawyer man and I want send no we then. Also tena ho wa anya hwe
na otekoda
and they say then so you enjoy the moral part of it that you are a contributor so you deserve something, but to claim that you are part of it, you have nothing to stand on. That is it. You have nothing to stand on. So for me, for those who are on his side or people who are advising him, I think he deserves something. Okay. For me, I like him, my honest opinion. I think he deserves something. But he should be careful how he approaches it. Because he may lose it in technical terms. So you may have the moral side of things, but technically you may not get anything because of your own deeds.
Okay.
So any lawyer, as we have said before, will tell you to settle instead of going to court. But also on tiase na obeko court.
Yeah, no obeko.
Udru ho enkoye foot said the whole kind of no or Twitter another space, all kind of Twitter space. No, not at all. There are so many things that from the beginning he didn't get it right. And he is trying to rectify them. And his approach of doing that may still cause damage. Because now if we establish the fact that he has contributed so he deserves something, the thing is that what you deserve will not be what you say that you deserve.
It will be between the understanding,
they are standard practice. Yes. Ghana, the beat maker or charge charges say, now will be a factor.
Now say me about no at the end of the day, I think even or charges saying and or charges saying for the beat in the car, we've moved past that stage. Because now if I am a producer and I have a publisher and my publishers are very apt and active, I don't even need to charge you. Even let me have beat in the car charm I'll free say okay my boy I'm even dashing you my service for today. But because I know say you hit here, my publishers will claim my royalties for me.
But only when you have registered the song.
I know. And American. So
and the one
because I have also per Shatta's conversation has also talked about the fact that he also gave him something, paid his mother's medical bills, bought him studio equipment
not just a compensation because that
paid like bought him some of his studio's equipment and stuff. So my point is that now I feel say now we've really moved past that stage of Bobit Mamina Mintuaka. That is me, my own. We've moved past that stage of Bobit Mamina Mintuaka because if that is what we are going to go back and start the conversation with there, because like you said, we are now going to now analyze the standard practice even as at then. And your value as a then, even as a music producer, as at that time will also come to play.
Yes, and you can't go and demand. Say if you couldn't establish ownership, now you can only establish contributor. One establishes ampa only the but you can only establish say who contributed to the song now. Yeah, better those things. It should be reasonable. At that time, now standard it to say.
Now value to say.
Now charge to say no one. And yet the over say there be wait, mama me 1 billion there be. In the effect, now I'm not lucky. Now a number could be at the time now charging 100 cedis. You better have. But over as a nurse.
Hey.
Why in any case in the wedding? Because the can't have a man or lawyers crying to mean to your muka.
Wow.
So that's why I'm saying that yes, you may be hard, you want to prove that you are hard, but it is always good to settle because you don't know what your opponent is also bringing. And cases like this, even we don't have many of such cases in Ghana. In fact, we hardly get to that point. But you can say abrofuni di ni bi anase the Western world the crowd American mostly it favors the musician, not the producer. Most of them, like if you go through the cases of this thing, because it has happened before. Even in music and outside music,
it
happens. Omo anye negotiation bia omo ye na obi akọ no baby later and a contributor and say debi I didn't make I deserve this. Okwa ye beke o de pebibi man ye nka say o deserve ABCD. And when you go through the cases ewo ho and the best way to avoid this is to do the split sheet, or at least to do paper documentation to prove that you owe royalties or whatever in this manner and all those things, because we have different types. We have the mechanical
right,
the other rights and all those things. publishers taking charge of their
whatever royalties.
registered the song in both your name and the person's, name in the collection society that you belong to.
Exactly.
So that's the thing. No, they say no. So claim say or a part owner, and you know, or register song, you know, with collective society bay. Why yeah? Has he done that? And how in the registration? No, how much was
what
it given? Were they giving to him and all those things? And already the only part that he has is the contributing part. And contributing part no obia or say what to be mauda. Na say a TV ma. I have been 50 cedis.
Chemo yeah, there's a Chemo Bello, Chemo Mania, about 4 years. But, well, that is enough education. I know subsequently we are going to enter into other areas of the same conversation. We are going to enter.
Let me conclude by saying that if you are a beat maker, if you are a contributor to anything, and you want further benefits like the royalties and other stuff, please do your best to do the paperwork. Do your best. I mean, if you have to plead at the time because maybe your influence is not so much to get it, plead to get it done. Because it will get to the point that you have power, like MOG to fight. But at the time that you have that power, if the paperwork is not on your side, yes, you may get something, but it will not be something that you appreciate. Ubenya $500. Okay, shout out to Anas.
Well, that is Chemo. We're and we will enter into our last story. Then we call it a day. We are also coming back from the Ghana Music Awards USA that ended not long ago, and the conversation that have erupted out of this particular event is plenty. Empress Gifty won the Artist of the Year award, and so many people so many people don't agree. As to the reason why they don't agree there, when you go on their pages or listen to their commentaries, you find out the reason. But then the husband of Empress Gifty has also come out to fire other gospel musicians, and according to him, hey, are you people biased or discriminatory like that? In this manner. Award. When was the last time a gospel musician even won Artist of the Year in any of our award scheme? And Empress Gifty has been able to win. Congratulations, Baku saying Abon. And that is what the man is saying. But the story is captured on Ghana Web, and it says, Hopeson Adorye slams gospel musicians for not congratulating Empress Gifty. Hopeson Adorye, husband of Ghanaian gospel singer Empress Gifty, has expressed disappointment with gospel musicians in the country for failing to congratulate his wife after she won Artist of the Year at the recently concluded Ghana Music Awards USA. In a video shared on Instagram on August 19, 2025, Hopeson Adorye questioned other Ghanaian gospel artists for not congratulating Empress Gifty, adding that they are merely envious of his wife's success. And this is a quote. He says, Empress, I am surprised about something. Aren't your colleague gospel musicians happy that you have a breakthrough? They say, do unto others as you want others to do unto you. When someone wins an award, some of you think your artists deserve it better, but you don't vote, he said. Hopeson Adorye further compared secular musicians to gospel artists, noting that there is far more support and unity among secular musicians than among those in the gospel industry. And he says, I have seen that if this award was won by a secular musician, all of them would congratulate the person. But it is different among gospel musicians, he added. Well, the video is also here, and in the video, the award plaque is seen in him say, yeah, and no dim. Let's go and watch the video. When we come back, Chemo will wrap up with this particular conversation, then we call it a day.
Your colleague gospel musicians, you know, are they not happy? Say what break it through, Anna? Because one say secular bono, say secular you know I win here. One say secular bono you know post to congratulations. Na a year day, Anna gospel musicians in there. I think say for money. They say do unto others what you want others to do unto you. One will say, I did back on so they say. I don't know, Obi say, oh, Nipa Nyum and the Yakama. As is what you want vote to. So then, one vote to. One year campaign say, oh, program we basu Montua Bamami. Someone the members are, Emilia. The Facebook say, walk and now, you can't say, I thought I can say, well, yeah, what's a. TV Sukra or ya was you category bigo movie Montua Bamami. So people voted. Ghana Music Award USA or voting pattern very transparent. Amount for tunyina board of no muhu the ekosunyina ani ade. So on ede no. Eti mo amoto aba ade ma empress nyina no yadamase.
Chavo,
yeah,
greetings from abroad.
Big one.
We're from America.
America.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopeson Adorye is not a happy man. Or to him, he is not okay. Looking at the fact that his wife, a gospel musician, has attained such milestones, like they call it, milestones, and looks like other gospel musicians or her colleagues as a and he compared it to that of the secular side. Say, we secular musician being a winning year. Calvete, congratulations. Oh,
yeah, sure.
Sanoka.
Okay.
Chabo,
yeah. Enka, Hopeson platform base.
Oh, post you on
Instagram. Comment na I say obia antro amo say unim asume.
The only says by that. And you know says by that.
Yeah. And go be antro I say wa man no say unim asume. Because asume say on congratulate you sir. Anyway, here's the thing. I mean, only point to be only point to be and the reason is simple. People will congratulate you for different reasons, or for a simple fact that they know you and they are happy for you. If they don't know you, if you are not a friend, there's no need for them to congratulate you or wish you whatever that you are looking for.
Yeah.
So the first question will be, what is her relationship? Empress Gifty, Hopeson Adorye's wife, Empress Gifty. What is her relationship with other gospel musicians? If you can answer, say, oh, omo cordial, omo good relationship, then they are friends. You can be calling them and asking, me Marini award and one because omo your friend. But if omo your friends, only be akon, casting insinuations in there, forget it. Obi a only no any fine. Omo congratulate you for what? So I think the first step will be that is the musician, the wife, cordial with other gospel musicians. Are they in good terms like that? I mean, for us, we can't answer, but it's a question that we can ask. If the answer is, let's say, yes, then she should be asking them why they didn't wish her or something like that, if it is really, really important to her. Because for the secular musicians that he is trying to use as an example, it is not everybody who will do that. It is those that they have some form of relationship. Those are the ones who wish the others when they win something. And my cry to me monitor the it becomes say
we winning
onim can promise.
Do you know can promise is still boy?
I'm on channel I say, oh man. No, ain't no. he wanted to make a point. I get it. Say Ngofubi and wishing the wife is true or man wishing, but it goes beyond just wishing. It's about the kind of relationship you have with those people, and in the secular side, like he was trying to cite as an example, we have people who don't wish others when they win anything, and a good example that we can give, and it is also Karen. Kim Promise and the Stoneboy saga, yes. And you know, it is not entirely true that the secular musicians, when the other person wins, they will all congratulate the person. No, it is about those that you have relationship with. That's the people who wish you good life, congratulations, and other stuff. So he has. That's why I'm saying that he has no point. The main point is that what is his wife's relationship with the gospel musician that he's trying to say that they are not wishing the wife congratulatory messages.
Well, what do you also make of this conversation? Do you also think that Hopeson Adorye has a case of calling other musicians out for not congratulating his wife? And now say, also Uncle Dana, the win, it is for them. It is for you, it is not for us. Matter. If that is the case, let us hear from you in the comment section. And of course, we also talked about Shatta Wale's Lamborghini Euros 2022, the purple color. This week, the weakening in our purple at the Shatta movement fans. And also, we talked about his conversation or his boo boo ba ba with MOG Beats, who is also a music producer that is not happy. Say, according to him, he has a stake in some of Shatta Wale's works, and looks like Shatta Wale akon work no at Jessica. See before I'm even hearing it was over $4 million or so.
I've heard 3.4 million. Yeah.
What didn't see cover and what did you say, Pacha?
First 2021 when the issue came, Shatta Wale say the beat back could be 100 cities.
Chevo.
Why, you know, they come. I remember 50 cities. I swear.
Chevo. Chevo, so, over good case we have emoji. But these are some of the few discussions we had on today's episode of Showbiz Daily. Share your views in the comment section, subscribe, and we will meet you in our next video. Bye-bye.
Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.